Oh, what's up? My man Victor, what's up, bro? Yo. I'm just doing a sound test run while I wait for people to come in, submit, drop in their songs. I'm a song dumpster. I'm a certified song dumpster. Description. Hopefully it's in the description. It's the future, man. I have so much techno being stuck up my ear this past week that shit's welcomed. Yo, what's up, my alien friend Asel Al-Shihan? What's up, dude? You're number one. Yo. Feels like it might be a lonely morning. YouTube's not pushing my videos anymore. It's okay, though. It's okay. I'll try harder. It's a description, man. There's a link in the description, a link tree. Also, I'm gonna turn the AC on, man. It's goddamn hot in here, dog. It's good to know. You're finally early. Yeah, man, you're finally early. Bro, I didn't know you were 23. Why the hell did I think you were like 30, man? Fucking, I read your bio. I was like, damn, man, you young. I feel old, dog. I'm turning 33 this year, so it's gonna be fun. Tú ya sabes, vato. Tú sabes cómo estamos, eh? We're gonna get some songs in. Straight from hell. Might be able to get through these today. I am gonna attempt to mix out of this, and I don't know why you guys are looking chopped to shit, but fuck it, it looks fun. Echoed out. Echo out. I would have just had like straight from hell. No need for the amount of pain before it.
Straight from hell. Straight from hell. Straight from hell.
Solid, man. The Christians ain't gonna like this one, but Straight from hell.
Straight from hell. Imagine a place.
I have not listened to the new Sebastian Ingrosso track.
Straight from hell. The smell of pain. Straight from hell.
Good low end response. I would say you can definitely get away with adding a bit more low end to it. I bumped it up on my end. You can go with a little bit more low end, a little boost, a little nudge at the bottom. Sick. I'm about to get crucified in the chat. I'm waiting on my sin order, bro. I think mix is really nice on this one for sure. Like I said, I've been working on a techno pack 136 to 142. I'm learning a lot more. I don't know if this is valid for your song, but one thing these guys are doing that just kind of blew my mind because I couldn't get the vibe until I got on the phone, well, on a session, one of them. Atmosphere distortion, but not the distortion part. You don't want that for yourself. That was for me, the key to achieving some stuff. But the atmosphere, you know, the reverbs on the synth sounds. Use a return track, maybe route some reverb in there and add it to your synths, man. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. We don't gotta be dry as fuck every time we come in and out of a tech house tune. Texture, atmosphere, the story side of the track, I think can definitely improve in that sense. If you wanted to do something more than just a club track, take it to the next level. That's about it. But I like the ideas that you're throwing. You know, think the theme is straight from hell, right? So what signifies hell? What kind of sounds can you use for hell? You know, be creative about it. AI is not going to help with this. It's more about the intuition of, does an FM sound like hell? Does FM sounds, face distorted sounds versus FM based sounds, cross mod sounds from the Jupiter. You know, like if you have the Jupiter 8 from Arturia, they have the cross mod, which essentially grabs the oscillator, the second one, and modulates the pitch of the first one. But it leads to some very interesting stuff because if you think about it, right, LFOs are essentially waves that are playing below, let's say 10 hertz, 20 hertz, where we can't hear, so we use them to move knobs for us. But if you're modulating with the oscillator that's at an audible frequency, then it's automating pretty fast. So you get some very interesting sounds that way. Kind of percussive in nature. Sometimes lower octaves will give you like demonic sounds. So it'll be sick. Yeah, you can use pig sounds. But other than that, I mean, I think it's a cool little tech track for sure. Like the way it sits. See, like here, whoa, or like or a sound from hell. You know, fuck it. Paradox 6 is not out, but there's a sound in there. Like I've been looking at a lot of Tenet, Hans Zimmer stuff, and they got some fucking gnarly sounds for this kind of stuff. See, like that lead is FM, and it's great.
Straight from hell. Straight from hell.
Nice. Okay, cool, man. This is pretty sick. I need to be like I had a sesh with this guy. I don't know if I can say it. So him and his girlfriend, blah blah, signed drum code, spinning. Usually I'll do sessions with people like that are signed to like big labels and stuff, mainly because they want to see what I would do idea wise and stuff. So point being, I gotta be like him, where he wouldn't even let me finish the goddamn song. It's like, but, okay, that's it. What do you think? What do you think can spice shit up, brother? I'm just gonna do that, bro. I'm not even gonna get to the fucking end. I'm just gonna end it there. I'm like, okay, I think I get it. Okay, bro.
Do what you gotta do. I don't worry about you no more. Go play those games.
Yeah, try the cross mod. You'll know. Just play with that shit. Very clean mix so far. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, but let's see it as a good thing. Kick, only iffiness for me would be maybe a little bright. Would double check that, but other than that, pretty super. I would say missing the part, you know, the man handles, the love handles, the love handles of the bass, man. Frequency range is at, what is that, 100 hertz, somewhere around there. It feels like the bass got chopped up, or the bass needs to be louder. It's one or the other, but it needs to feel a little fuller. Low end's great, but you're missing like this meat, you know, the meat. But it sounds clean, but you're missing the meat of the bass. Idea wise, I like it, man. Vocals are sick.
Do what you gotta do. I don't worry about you no more. Do what you gotta do. I don't worry about you no more. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
Anything else you can do here?
Do what you gotta do.
That's what I would ask. Anything else?
Do what you gotta do. I don't worry about you no more.
Texture, something cool in between the vocals. Run the vocal through a processor like Rift, Infiltrator, Portal. Create some like insane texture to kind of like amp that section up a bit. Like the way it sits is fine. It's just, it sounds kind of stockish. I think that's the right term. Delays, sure. Weird space here. I think I know. I get the idea you're trying to do, but it gets kind of like you lose so much by doing the room or the plate thing. You know, the vocal gets that new room, but it's not. Oh shit, dude. I love it, eh? That's sick.
Do what you gotta do.
Too empty.
Do what you gotta do.
Way too. I mean, I like the idea, man, but way too empty after that. Why don't you just build it up from there with the guitar and just fucking go to the drop?
Do what you gotta do.
Because this is way too scope back.
Do what you gotta do. I don't worry about you no. Do what you gotta do. I don't worry about you no.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, man, this is some good ideas in there, but it feels like an unfinished product that is just missing more ideas. It needs to be filled out a lot more. It's way too simplified, I would say. And if you are going to simplify, push hard, I would say. You know, like it's way too simple. It doesn't hit exactly. But yeah, you know, I get you, man. You know, I feel you. It's always a balance between how much should you add versus how little, you know, like, but I think, you know what, fuck it, man. Don't overthink it. Just do what you got to do, like the vocal says. And if you end up with clusterfuck sounds, it's better to sound a little clusterfuck than to sound kind of empty, I would say. You know, kind of like glass half. I'm a glass half full kind of dude. I'm not a glass half empty kind of dude, you know? I use speakers. Yeah, I have a speaker system. My room's treated, obviously. You know, these panels, they're not mattresses. I like to think, I definitely cannot hear the song. Like, there's definitely levels to it. What I mean by that is I'm definitely hearing above average, I would say, than what most people would hear in their studios. I can definitely hear the details. But I've heard certain songs where there's certain detail I cannot hear in here, because it sounds good, but I hear something I can't see. Or, sorry, like it's hard to explain, but I feel like if I had the next speaker setup up, I would be able to hear it. Or if I was in a bigger room and the speakers were wider, I would be able to hear the stereo image even a lot better. So that's fucking crazy, man. There's levels to this shit. Anyways, hey man, let's say you sampled a song. Does the label get the rights for you, or you should get it yourself? It's not. Usually the label should clear it. And you can also get it yourself. I mean, there's services out there, but usually if it's a song worth a damn that was a pretty big hit, the label has to clear it from there. Usually the label that owns the song that you sampled will look at you. Who are you? If it's in their best interest to even give you the rights to remix it. If not, they'll just kind of rub you off. I mean, it's happened to some big artists. I've heard stories where like there's big artists in dance music that have tried remixing stuff officially that, yeah, like I guess they just don't get a call back, you know? They're like us when we're trying to sign to their fucking labels. How does it fucking feel, bro? How does it feel? But anyways, yeah, the label should clear it, man. Or just do a cover of it. Depends. I don't know how big is the Tame Impala song. We need more context for that, man. Like, we need context. But, you know, it depends the label. Like, is it musical freedom? Was it fucking like a current Tame Impala song that's currently big? Or was it an old one that isn't as big anymore and the label's just trying to make more money off it because, you know, it's not as big as it used to be? You know, you got to look at it from all sides. Context is very important. If I want to remix the #1 song in the United States right now, and let's say I'm fucking Tiesto, then maybe I'd get it. If I'm LP, fuck no, I'm not getting that, bro. Like, it's hard if the song is it right now, because obviously you're going to benefit so much from that. Man, back in the day, Dave Odd would get paid to do remixes. Believe that shit? What do you guys think? It means you're my biggest fan, bro, and I love you for it. Okay, so bass is not bassing right now. It's not too shabby. I'm bumping your song in here. There's a lot of good meat in the song, but yeah, the bass isn't on point, I would say. It's not like, dude, like I have my foot's touching the sub and it's rattling, you know, like my foot's not rattling. But the question is, should it rattle? You do not need the fucking whistle in this, bro. Sub, make it a little louder. But overall, idea-wise, I think it's pretty sick. I hate the fucking circus stab that you're using a lot. I don't think you should use it as much. Save it for the hook section of the songs, the chorus section of the songs, aka part B on most tech house tracks on their drops. But yeah, there's something here. I like it. It's sounding very spicy, man. It sounds decent. That Zumba ass whistle. Not bad, G. Not bad. Track's grooving pretty good. Good drums. You have the vibe. I like how the bass is wide. You actually did it pretty decently. You're good, man. I gotta think of the guy I did the session with yesterday. Fuck off. Okay, I get it. It's good. More sub. You be good, man. You be good. Okay, let me get this donation from my boy FY Nuts You. How's everything been, man? How's nutting on everyone been? There's a legend about him. Legend has it that he looks at every picture on his Instagram that people comment on. He'll look at it and nut all over his phone. No, damn, dude, I'm so raunchy, man. I'm so sorry. Hey, that's good, man. I like how you took that. I like how you took it. Definitely. Stay on brand. Fuck yeah. Professional gooner, dog. Own that shit, I would say. All right. Hey, bro, I keep getting messages and people want your music released. So fucking release it. Like people have been asking, man. I know you're working on a big ass EP, but just fucking release it. Bass is too quiet. Either bass is too quiet, which I think it is. It is the case, or it's lacking mid lows. But I think it's just too quiet. Oh, I love the way you love me, baby. Brew, hit him with that beat now. It seems, man, Seref, just fucking scroll the fuck down, man. Go through my SoundBanks. You'll find the fucking link, music feedback stream, and hopefully your ADD fucking brain can go and my name, Seref. Link, grab the SoundCloud link. Message, you can say I love you or you can say fuck you, Sen. Don't matter, I don't fucking read it. And we're good, Seref, we good. Oh, baby, I love the way you love me now. We are so back, baby. Brew. Do it one more time. Do it one more time, just like that. 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 Just like that, bro. All right, you DJs, is this fair to do that break? It definitely feels a bit too slow for these days. Everyone's increasing BPM, but you can either be follow the herd and get fucking follow the herd to the slaughterhouse or find a way. You know, if you're a sheep and you follow the herd, the guy with the cane, fuck that shit. You go, fuck you. I'm gonna go the other way. Little did you know, it would save your fucking life. You're gonna be a happy sheep. Bah, bah. But I don't know if this break. I mean, do whatever you want, right? I know. I'm kidding, man. I'm just trying to. Exactly, man. Craft your own lane. I think we get it. There's really not a lot for me to say, man. Honestly, like, I think it's pretty swell. Just make your bass louder, I would say. oscilloscope, kick bass, see where the bass is landing compared to the kick. And it's either one, you fucking like level the bass up towards where the kick is, or number two, you fucking slam the compressor so that the kick gets shoved into the song. And maybe it has a distinct sound. Who knows? I've heard people doing that stuff. As for that guy that, Dennis, about the ChatGPT and the preset stuff, nah, man. If there's one thing I know, producers are lazy. No, I'm kidding. Nah, there's more to it. I've tried it. It's worked here and there. Like, it gets me around the ballpark of what I'm trying to do. But just like I've tried to hire sound designers before to help me make sounds, most of them I don't even end up working with because the quality of the work they provide is not up to what I would consider good. So yeah, I get you around the ballpark, but like, I think it gives fair like representations or instructions to create the sound, but you still need to tweak with it afterwards. Like, for instance, if I told it how to make a hardstyle screech, I'm pretty sure it should be able to kind of give me the guidelines to create it. From there, the question is, does it lead me to that sound variation, right? Are you going to have the patience to fucking tell it, hey, you know, I need variations for this. This doesn't sound like good for my song. So then you have to deal with that. So there's a lot of places where I still fit, I would say. Because, you know, a lot of people, when they get to make music, they don't have 12 hours like I do to make sounds. Yesterday, I was up at 8 a.m. I hit the gym, and I was making sounds till 9 p.m. Does everyone have time for that shit? No. So there's room, man, for variations and stuff. But definitely, if I'm making half-ass sounds like saws and shit, which I am, then yeah, I can see it definitely replacing, man. Nah, I don't think AI is for lazy fools, but I definitely have tried the AI tools, and to me, it gives good, I'm not gonna lie, it gives good suggestions, but it's not to the point yet. Like, I'll give you an example. If I was making a tech house track and I feed it into AI, it will give me some good ideas. The question is, those ideas are usually fucking not what's in, or are shit ideas. Like, it sounds like and again, I respectfully, if you guys are that age, it's fine. But it sounds like a 50-year-old tried to make tech house, and it sounds good, but the vibe doesn't work for what you're trying to do and for what's in at the moment. Like, it's hard. I tried Suno. Suno has this extend track feature. So I fed it a track that I had. I was like, I don't know what to do for the second part. So I fed it into Suno, and it gave me some pop bullshit ass melodic stuff. It didn't give me no nasty sounds or tech house sounds, or it just gave me some corny ass melody. But it did give, I'll give it this. It did give good suggestions on what I could do for the buildups, for little ear candy stuff here and there. Like, it gets the brain working, that's for sure. You get some form of, like, for sure, like, you can flip certain things it will give you. Maybe it'll give you a rhythm that you like. So it's there, but it's not to the point where I can just grab that shit and like paste it onto the song and say, I have a fucking song, dog. I think a lot of it is just like social media is all about, wow, you know, like shit that, are you really gonna fucking use? You know, like just party tricks, parlor tricks. You have YouTube videos now? I thank you. I thank you, man. That's sick. Good, man. It's good to create over consume. What the? It's good. This is really good. Like I can nitpick the shit out of stuff if you want me to. Okay. So number one, clap's not popping out like it should. See, little nitpicky shit like that. Does it matter? I don't fucking know, but I'll just say it. Clap can pop out a lot more. I think what it is, it's like you got these close hats hitting with it. Perks are cool like that. I would widen them. It sounds good though, bro. Like honestly, that's the only thing I can say. I'm bumping it really loud over here, and yeah, good shit, man. Like yeah, it sounds good, man. Okay, I'll hear that, but after that, again, I'm gonna go the route of the guy I had the sesh with. You get it, What do you think? I couldn't even hear the rest of the song. What's the point of bringing the bass back in if you're gonna remove it so fast? Like the low end. Yeah, man, this is good. Honestly, it's one of those, like, it's great. Like, I got nothing to say. Well, yeah, I do. Like, if I had to, like, technical mistakes, just the bass coming in here on the build-up, it comes in for, like, I'm not going to stop saying it because that's the only thing that's wrong with the song. But it's really good. Well mixed, man. Bumping it loud. Honestly, it's clip to zero method. I don't think you did it, right? You didn't do it, right? Tell me you didn't fucking do it. If you did, I'm gonna be fucking mad, but it sounds like you didn't do it. It sounds like you took your time, you didn't fall for the trap, and it sounds great. So good shit, man. Good fucking shit. Nah, don't do the clip to zero method, please, man. I just had this fucking talk. Don't do that shit. I mean, yeah, I use some of the clip to zero method, by the way, is just controlling dynamics, taming the peaks of stuff so that when you limit the song to -4 LUFS, it's a lot easier for your limiter to do. So it's like a fucking 10-hour series by Bellaphonics or whatever he or she. I don't know what the fuck he or she is, but literally it just control your fucking dynamics and stages rather than putting a limiter as at the end and trying to get it loud. You clip, you control your transients, right? That's all I got from that series. But don't fucking overdo it, please, because I keep hearing that shit and it's annoying the shit out of me, bruh. Balometrics, it's not Balometrics, the lady that killed Dobby from Harry Potter. Shit.
In my deepest thoughts. In my deepest thoughts. In my deepest thoughts.
I like it. You need that many kick stutters, my man. I know you fucking high as shit right now, but do you need any do you need that many kick hits like that? That's what I would say. And if you are gonna do them, velocity changes on them so they don't all sound equally as loud, right? You can like filter it, you know, do something cool where maybe it doesn't produce as much low end. Maybe the decay is shortened.
In my deepest thoughts.
Tron bar, motherfucker.
Switch.
Why? Why? Your vibe is good, man. Composure, man. Let's do it. Breathe, four bar. The square breathing method? I don't know what's it called. 4-4-4. Breathe 4 seconds in. Hold 4 seconds. Breathe out 4 seconds. Hold 4 seconds. And now ask yourself, was that fucking needed? Was that needed? Does it fit the vibe of your song? Nah, I don't vape. It's just my wife has this vape, so like I ran out of scents. I need to buy some more. Look. That's all it is. That's all it is. As for the nah, man, I think if it gets to a point too where, you know, I can't do like the sound design side of stuff goes to shit because of AI, I'll probably just pursue something else, like another. Like I always like working at the McDonald's drive-thru. I thought I was the shit. I'm thinking like I would sell them my skills. Like I'm really good at the drive-thru. I'll increase sales by lowering down drive-thru wait times, and I'll and I'll delegate for $50 an hour or $100 an hour at the local McDonald's. Then I'll tell them I'll pay. You guys will make that shit back. You know, it's an investment right now, but I promise you, my energy will translate to your employees, and I'll probably tell me to get the fuck out of there, bro. Become a sin tester now.
Go. Deepest. In my deep thoughts. Deepest thoughts. Deepest.
Yeah, so good vibes. Again, that section there, if you like the idea of doing something like that, I would just go more in theme with maybe like chord stabs with reverb and maybe a filter, like a chord stab or like, what is it? A fucking, the 1, the 3, is it the 5? And then extend it out and then maybe play with adding another extension or moving some of the notes to create something weird. But that's what it seems to be the thing you should do. We already know AI is going to be as good as professional producers in the next year, so branding will be number 1. I don't know. My plan is this. You guys can steal it from me. I'm going to grab a logo that says made by humans or something. Like I'm going to put certified made by humans. You know, like organic food, right? Organic food. I'm going to play that. I'll be like made by humans or certified human made. I'm going to start adding that to every single pack. And then we'll see what happens, man. Who knows? Maybe people will use it as a way to flex, you know? Like, I have samples not made by AI. What? Yeah, no AI. Yeah. How are you guys feeling out there? Oh yeah, bro, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go to Well, we're supposed to eat healthy. My daughter's cutting, well, not cutting, but trying to lose like 2 pounds for a tournament this week.
I hope you're doing really good. Call me sometime, okay? I just wanted to let you know that I miss you.
Nice echoes.
Call me sometime, okay?
Yeah, for jiu-jitsu, he has to be between 100 and 110 pounds. Bum 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 bum. That's it, I would say. And then just repeat that after like a few bars.
Hey, it's me.
You serious? Fuck, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Things have been weird. I hope you're doing really good. Call me sometime, okay? See you.
To me, it's always tricky when you have something hooky like guitars like that, because they get old really fast in these kind of tracks. Like after a while, you kind of get tired of hearing it, so it's controlling how often you're using it. I'm not sure. What I'm trying to say here is for the break, if you're going to do it, maybe before that, not overusing it, or maybe just saving it for the break, or maybe just using parts of it like where you're not repeating it constantly. My first thoughts with it, but might be fine too, man. I think he's maybe Turkish. But this is good. You're telling me you got denied by Trump, bro? American made only at the clubs, bro. Yeah, but how do you guys feel about that sample just looping like that? Doesn't it get boring for you, or do you guys think it's okay? I feel like everybody can give a valid opinion on that, because to me, it's always one of the harder things is when I get songs by people and they do that constantly. Like, it just gets boring for me. Like, I want to fucking bump, bump, bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. You know, like variation to it, like the sample can end at different spots and so forth. So again, this, you guys can give your opinions. I think it's all very valid. You know, there's always people that come in here maybe once in a blue moon that say, who the fuck you think you are to give opinions on music? And I'm like, look, I think anybody can give their opinion on music, whether it's good or bad, and give some form of critique that is valuable to the artist, right? I mean, the difference is only going to be someone might be able to say, oh, you know, that chord change there, it's a little funky, but I know why. It's funky because you went from a C minor 11 B5 chord to a fucking G minor chord, while the other person might just tell you the vibe is off. We are up. Solid though. I think my only insecurity for the song would be that. But other than that, you did good, man. It sounds good. Like I was dancing, good vibey, good little vibey tune, man. Did good. All right, let's continue. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Dennis. Hopefully next year then. I was very happy. I was excited to meet you actually. I was gonna give you a hug. I wasn't gonna wear deodorant as well. I was literally gonna go to your gig after the gym and give you a sweaty hug. Fucking raw, man. So you can smell how I smell. Next year, bro. It's good. In other news, Hardwell's performing in LA on my birthday, so that's fucking great. No! Well, that went to shit. Let me open up the... I lost you. That's crazy, man. And yeah, Falco told me about the fee too. But I didn't know you had to pay $5,000 to just apply. I thought it was if you get approved, you pay $5,000. Cruel world, man. Fucking hell. Makes no sense to me. Yeah, bro. I still have the old mattresses. Like, they're still back there, man. To supply flyers and pastor gigs. It's a 3-year visa. You have to supply flyers and pastor gigs, etc. Okay. Fuck, dude. I'm sorry. If I was president, I would have let your ass in, bro. But you know what? I think it is. They saw your songs, bro. That's what it is, man. They saw like your songs, and that's what it is. I can't really think of anything else, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't deny you. Like, that would be one of the reasons I would deny you, is because your songs and like with the content of them. I'll be like, this guy's looking for inspiration over here. EOB, you sent your song in, but you didn't put a link, man. How am I supposed to hear your beautiful music? Ay. Some of these, I've heard you guys so much that I can kind of predict what you're going to do already. So I'm going to definitely hear, but skip after a bit. Okay? Okay.
Once told you twice, you want my love, better pay it right.
I would embrace genetically modified food and feed everyone. Not vibing? That note's fucked. That lead is not it either. Like, agree with Koog. Good feedback, Koog. That's a really good feedback, dude. The clap definitely should change. That lead shouldn't play here, or should be more back. The vibe is so off on this. Let's hear the drop, and we'll move on. The clap sounds like it's in a Gesaffelstein song mid-tempo vibes for a very soft track. It also sounds like there's a snare layered in that clap, and it's just hitting too hard for what the song is. So that's more of it's the vibe, man. Like, music making is all about the vibe. That's all it fucking is. The part that it gets hard is obviously the music theory side and maybe like the sound design stuff of it. But if you embrace all the tools out there, right, like, it's easy. It's all about the vibe, and that's what makes the money or makes the success in music. It's the vibe. It's how you decide to craft this fucking track, you know? It's not about whether you can make these sounds from scratch. There's fun, there's joy in that for sure, but it's more about the vibe. That's what I try and tell everyone. Like, just think about the vibe. Does that clap make sense in this context?
Read my mind.
Was that? Yeah, anyways, we're gonna move on. But yeah, man, like, vibe on this song is off. It doesn't feel like the vocals really vibing in here with everything around it. I would definitely get rid of the lead and the break and hold out on it for the drop, right? If you give it away in the break and just keep looping it, then when you get it in the drop, it means nothing because we've heard it this whole time. So, you know, there needs to be some form of us missing that lead for it to give us that climatic feel on the second drop you have. You know, it's like my wife went to Florida for a week. When she got back home, she's the most beautiful woman I've seen. You know, like, it was like, fuck, you know, I haven't seen her for so long. Like, the beauty showed. Like, I got used to it before, but after a week away, I was like, oh my God, I missed you. Let's fucking go. And then I made a sick ass preset in Serum 2. All right, let's go. Jade Core, Cherish. Okay, got another one of these. I always like the Kirby Binny too, man. You hate me in the nostalgia, Kirby Binny fucking shit. Cool. Cool vibe. Ooh, look at that bass guitar. Nice. Feeling a bit empty. I feel it has to deal with the bass. Shouldn't the bass elongate, right? Like doom, 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 doom. I feel like you could saturate the bass as well to give it those overtones. And what I mean by that is if the bass, let's say, has this frequency only, and you saturate it or distort it a bit, you bring friends in later on in the chain, and that allows the bass to be heard a lot more for a longer period of time. It feels like that would be the thing I would want to switch in it. A good 808 with some good overtones on it. This almost sounds way too, like, I hear it, but it goes away too soon on certain hits, and it doesn't provide enough meat for me to grab onto. Who's Seed? Some progression would be nice. We've been hearing this for a while. We need more. Is there a way for you to amp it up? Chords, something on the sides that just makes it feel like we're going somewhere. Okay, that's sick though. Good, good, good. Cherish moments. I played Kirby for Super Nintendo. I remember I would pass all the little games they had. I used to love to race King Dede. I remember you would unlock that secret map in Kirby's for the Super Nintendo. Is it Kirby Superstar? Some shit like that. I make a billion. Yeah, really good work. That's all I would say. The sound you have sounds like signed, detuned, or some form of a FM, or even additive synthesis, but it needs to hold out longer. Again, saturated too, to give it some more of those frequencies that will make it feel a lot more fuller for me to grab onto, because right now it just feels like boom, but I can't grab it. and then making the track feel like it's moving somewhere as we go more to the right, which would just be the addition of pad strings, anything really that fits the vibe of your song. I can't really think off the top of my head what I would add, but the easiest thing is chords, right? That aren't too loud, that not just saws, but like, sound designed to be smooth and lush. No, yeah, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna get you in, man. Don't worry. We've been through a lot. It's just like every time I hang out with you and there's like a tragedy, like it always sucks that you have to go to the studio. So, God damn it. Okay, sorry. My thing keeps closing. Exactly, bro.
Dance with me to the beat. Are you ready? Let me in. Dance with me to the beat. Are you ready? Let me in. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Let me in. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
Let me in. Let me in.
Dance with me.
Let me in. Let me in.
Mm. Okay, this is again my they were way too wide. That's good. Is this the one you sent in last time? I've never heard this, right? You do a hit here. Okay, so I would accent this. Dun, dun, right? You do those hits there. I would grab another sound to play with it, something a little bit more spacey. Maybe something that's opening up the filter to make it feel different than the first time it hit, and also to add more of an impact on the song. Okay, got it. So, for instance, yeah. I would just play with the cutoff, probably make like a super saw sound, pick a filter, add some resonance if desired, and play it and automate the filter to go wow, 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 wow. Think Dissip, think his track on Black Book. He does a lot of filter work, so that's what I would say. It's all good. Good song.
Let me in.
Let me in.
That's better. I like that sound. Getting very atmospheric on us. Nice vocal coming up there. Dance with me, dance with me. Genesee that ass. I like the idea of the lead, but it needs to feel like fat, like bigger.
Let me in. Dance with me to the beat.
Especially here, I would say bigger.
Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me to the beat. Are you ready? Let me in.
Yeah, that break feels like certain things get lost. It doesn't matter. I don't fucking know. I would definitely want to get it cleaner, so I would control everything. Lead gets lost here and there. Vocal does get lost here and there.
Dance with me.
Let me in.
So I meant to say this. Side hit,
Let me in.
and in that middle bass hit. I like the idea, but maybe try layering another bass there on top of it, I would say. Because it feels like that side hit is super strong, but when you switch to the mono one, it just doesn't hit like I would envision it should hit.
Let me in.
Let me in.
Let me in. Let me in.
Like the sound, more movement, I would say. That what could that mean though? Like fucking phaser being added to it, the cutoff on it moving. Wow, maybe ending faster instead of holding out for so long. I'm also gonna steal that transition. Okay, yeah, but it's pretty cool, man. The half.
Let me in.
Also, snare could hit a lot harder. So like a layer to it would be nice as well, because it sounds like the snare, it's a very nice snare on the top end, but if you can add like body to it, it would be even better. That's about everything I gotta say. I think for me personally, the break, again, saturate the shit out of that lead. It's way too friendly right now. You can push it a lot more, it feels like. If it's the Genesee lead from Deceiver, then push it more. And then control your reverbs and delays. You know, like hear the song quiet and see how everything interacts. Make sure that you can hear all the main elements that are in the song at low volumes, right? And if something masks it, then now you know, like maybe the reverb swells and the delays are a little too loud, which tends to happen if you go heavy-handed. When you haven't mastered the song, they sound fine, but then once you master it, it's like, oh shit, you know, everything comes up a lot to the point where you have to reduce on the reverb and delays. Okay, let's see next one.
Hold up. Best, no less. Any closer, I suggest you bring your best, bitch. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I didn't come here for no less. And if you get any closer, I suggest you bring your best, bitch. Hold up. I didn't come here for no less. And if you get any closer, I suggest you bring your best, bitch. You must have not heard me the first time, 'cause I thought I was quite clear. I asked for one thing.
That lead is sick in the back.
Being your goddamn best, bitch. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I didn't come here for no less.
Bro, you gotta have a section with the fucking lead by itself. That vocal's burying that fucking lead, bro. That lead is sick.
And if you get any closer, I suggest you bring your best, bitch. Hold up. I didn't come here for no less. And if you get any closer, I suggest you bring your best, bitch. Hold up. I didn't come here
Shut up, Al. Fucking Al.
for no less. And if you bitch, hold up. I didn't your best, bitch. Ooh, I did not come here for anything less. No, no, no. Nope.
Man, no, you a bit like what the fuck, man? Those vocals are.
For a second, bitch. Come here for no less, bitch. Hold up.
Wow, you never, bro. What the fuck? What's wrong, bro? You have a sick fucking lead in this shit, and you're not even fucking using it, bro. God damn, bro, that's fucked up. Bum, 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 bum. Bro, that's so sick, and you're gonna bury it in exchange for a horrible vocal, bro.
I didn't come here for no less. And if you get any closer, I suggest you bring it.
That lead is fire. It's fucking, they filtered the highs out of it. Bro, as personally me, less vocal, bring that fucking lead up, make it sound glorious. That's the song. Use the vocal as a beat thing. I'm telling you, man, that lead is sick. I can imagine it on the drop. Dun, dun, no, 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 no. Feeling fresh. Hold up, bitch. Do, 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 do. In the motherfucking guy. Do, do, no, 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 no. When the fuck, boom, 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 boom. I'm feeling so and go into the break and do some cool shit. Yeah, man, less vocal. I mean, I don't know who did Ali make the vocals? Ali XO? Tell me you're gonna tell me that you want. Nah, fuck that, bro. Obviously, if all these goddamn all these synths. It's been a journey though, man. I started off with Silence, went Aspire, Serum, and now I have some of my dream synths in here. Oh, I'm definitely a synth guy, man. Feels good though. It feels good to have these synths, but point being, for the song, nah, fuck Diva, man. I don't need no goddamn Diva. I'm married, bro. That's why I don't use that synth. That's how loyal I am. Wait, that's how loyal. Point being, yeah, I think that's the right call for the song, man. It's not about whether I'm a synth guy or not. It's what the song wants, and what the song wants is that nasty fucking lead to come up and allow the hook. All right, I would go to court for that decision, by the way. Like if this track was like, you know, our baby and we were fighting for custody, I would go to court and make the case, and I would bring I would bring David Guetta into the court to say, we need more synth. More synth. Yeah. Fuck you with my CPU. Nah, Diva's cool. I don't use it as much. It's just like I tell people, anything that can get my eyes off the screen, I'm in. And also, you know, computer like making music on a computer is cool and all, but I like these synths. I can touch them. I can feel it. I can feel the passion of Dave Smith. Rest in peace. You make a connection with the instrument. Yeah. And if you wanna make love to this, then you can. You know, like with the computer, you can't, man. Oh, motherfucker! God damn. Here we go. The comedian? What do you mean by the comedian? I agree. The click of, okay, so I was hearing it loud. I didn't really hear it. Now that I lowered the volume, I hear what Dennis is bitching about. It sounds like the kick is out of phase. Okay, I get to tell someone that the kick is out of phase. What the fuck? It feels like it's ahead. I mean, I don't think it's downsampled, man. It sounds fine to me. And the only reason I say that, maybe I'm biased because I've been making techno kicks, but it sounds like the ones I've been making. Sounds weird for sure, but I would make sure that motherfucker's on the grid, bro, on the one. But let's see where it goes. Am I going crazy? You guys can tell me. Let's breathe. It feels like the kick should land here, but it's landing a little ahead. But that's all. I mean, to me, it sounds okay. I mean, shit, bro. I made a lot of kicks recently. Yesterday, I was making kicks for Paradox 6. I already got the big techno guys asking, which is always good. That means I'm doing good. And let's see, maybe my kicks are shit too. And it could be shit. I mean, that sounds like a kick I would have made, to be fair. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That sounds like a kick. Maybe it does. Look at this part here. That one sucks for sure. You guys can't hear it? Can you guys hear my bombs? It sounds like that. Like, I don't know. Chris Lake. I don't know what else to do. I've been clipping kicks, so when I clip the kicks, like they definitely get a better sound. But yeah, it feels like for techno, you don't really want to have a long kick. Correct me if I'm wrong on it. But I'm trying to make some long ones with like some ambience to them. I finally learned how to do it properly, where I can put my seal of approval on it. But the kick sounds like something I would have made. Like, it sounds fine to me, to be fair. The Moreno kick is just because it's that guy that Nico Moreno, Sarah Laundry. So that's why it's long and fat, because he has a big dick, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so let me hear this from here and then we'll move on, okay? Here's what I think about the song so far, though. I really like the kick. I like the bass. I like the vocal. I think it's sick. I like the idea of that. It could definitely sound a lot better, the vocal himself. Some of these synth shots are a little thin, but it's okay. I would use the vocal in the break. I mean, I don't know. I get what you're going to do with the drop like that. It feels like the song is the fucking vocal, by the way. And I feel like when you go, like when you don't use it and you get rid of it for too long, it feels weird. Agreed. Come on about the idea right now. Cool song nonetheless. There's something there, bro. Again, if all I can say about this track, the vocal is the song, and it's an art form. The arrangement of having the vocal and using it throughout without it getting boring. I think you need it more in this section because when it goes away for quite some time, I wanna hit next because you lose the it factor in the song, which is the vocal, and the vocal should definitely be amped up a lot more. Like it should sound better than it sounds right now. But I really like the idea of it. Okay, next one. Hot Pixel and NJP. Take Me Underground. Oh, it's a Filipina. Hell yeah, bro.
I'm losing all control,
God, fucking louder than the techno song, bro.
but I'm addicted. I'm coming back for more. So take me on the cold dawn, yeah. I'm following the sound,
So, Mister, you gotta stop, man. I'm gonna say stuff and then I read and you fucking commented, bro. Like, come on. You graduated from my university, bro. Like, already. Shit. Yeah, like, listen to what Mystery Box said. Your drop is way too busy. God damn you, man. Now it feels like I'm copying you, motherfucker. God damn. These are my thoughts. This is what I perceive with my ears. So, friends, give you an example. Right? So you got that main element, has rhythm to it, has an idea to it. Then you got the chords, and then you got the arp, and they're just sitting on top of each other and not mingling. It sounds like we put like a MAGA supporter in a room full of Democrats in a family table, and the family's breaking apart. That's what it sounds like, bro. It's all fucked. So I would either one, I would simplify or lower the volume down on certain things. Like, yeah, the ARP, maybe lower the ARP down, maybe filter it. Can also make it a bit more of an atmospheric element, right? Number one thing you learn with reverb, one of the first things is reverb adds depth, right? It pushes stuff to the back, especially if you use it as an insert instead of a return, right? As an insert, as you increase the dry and wet, the dry signal starts to fade away, which makes it feel like it's going more in the back, and it's replaced by a wet signal that sounds very diffused, right? Kind of miragey, you know? No, you learned. Sorry, the picture, my bad. So you can push it to the back that way, or you can use a return track and just filter the highs on the ARP. Multiple things to do, but definitely just, you know, you always want to allow yourself when the song is done to hear it and try removing stuff here and there that overlaps, or, you know, to see how can I say the most with the least amount of sounds. All right. Yeah, and then you got that fucking lead. Now there's a string sound. But yeah, too busy. What happened here? Something weird's happening there in the low end region. All right, I'm starting to get bored here. I want to hit next. Get rid of the ARPs. I wouldn't have the ARPs here. Right, when it comes to synths, right, like the beautiful thing about them is you can evolve them. You can use them as instruments. I'm unplugging this motherfucker just to kind of show, but right, most synths have their decay, the cutoff filter, right? Like, man, I wish I could have my phone on and then I could just fucking do it that way, but maybe I do. Does that work? Right, most synths have a cutoff, resonance, decay, sustain, release, right? Decay, sustain, their attack. So with that sound, maybe consider moving the cutoff down and shortening the release and sustain and decay, so that instead of it sounding rather, how do you say this, like always the same, it can get more intimate for the break, you know, because right now it just sounds the same throughout the whole song, and it's probably the root cause of everything. It also has this weird high end to it. It's probably not needed here, man. What the kick? That kick thing wasn't cool. Doesn't really add anything. God damn it, ARPs! God, those ARPs, bro. Okay, yeah, please, your cutoff, your decay, your sustain. Play with the ARP, filter, cutoff, move, automate. Anyways, there's some cool ideas in this track. I think you just gotta simplify it down. And yeah, man, that ARP is just... it's a nice ARP. Have moments for it. And filter when it's not, when you don't need it so fucking bright. But yeah, control it. And other than that, I think your main break needs a bit of work. I think everything's there. It's just more about, do you need to last that long in that break? Because it feels kind of redundant when you do the kick thing. It doesn't really add anything. It doesn't make me go whoa or damn or oh shit. You know, like it still feels like we're in the same spot we were before the kick thing starts. So that's going to be the, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's as the song evolves, it needs to change in energy. I watched this guy named Holistic Songwriting, and the number one thing I learned from him, and he literally did it like this. He was like, I'm going to explain and then I'll do it. You should be able to give a pen or a pencil to your significant other, your mother, your brother, anyone, and they should be able to draw a line and gauge the energy shifts throughout your song. So you know what I mean? Nah, I know I can't talk. I have to push this button here to talk. But anyways, point being, they should be able to give you. Can you guys see that shit? Like that's what I learned from watching his videos, like Holistic Songwriting. He made the case that most. Hopefully, you guys saw that. I hope. He made the case that most people's music. Look, mom, I drew a melody. But he made a case that most people's music, usually when it sucks, it sounds like this, like a straight line. So that stuck with me a lot. And then I started hearing people's music, and he's right. Like big artists, like not even in the world of dance, but like in pop, in ballads, there's energy shifts, right? Like the energy, you can sense it changes. So when you're working on a song, always think about that, right? Like if I'm going into the break, does it feel like I'm in the break? Okay, I've been here for 8 bars. I'm about to amp the energy up. Okay, cool. I feel like I amped it up, but does it feel like it? Other than that, man, good song. It's still above average. I feel like you got it. Just simplify it. I think it'll be sick. The vocal chops are sick. There's a lot of good stuff there. 3-6, another disaster. This sounds like Reddit music. Actually, no, it does not sound like Reddit music. It sounds pretty good. Nothing's wrong with Reddit. My problem with Reddit. I have bad experiences with Reddit, okay? Bad experiences with Reddit. Percussion adds nothing. Good progression. 7th bass glory. The percussion makes no sense. Like I said, I think that's the #1 drawback. Less is more. We already have a formula when it comes to drum and bass drums, right? So it's just picking the good ones. I thought the break was nice, pretty well done. But as you approach the drop, right, your build, it just feels way too. This was made 4 months ago, but it just feels very lazy. Like you could do a lot more. Right, like swelling pads, swelling chords. Again, going back to the cutoff, make a super saw chord. That's the easiest thing to do, by the way. And just, you know, like high resonance, a little bit of resonance, and just like play a chord, and have it open up, make it swell up, use a washout. Like, you know, there's a lot of options to make this feel a little bit more exciting as we approach the drop. Drop hit, the percussion, the pattern, the sound, or if it's a pluck, doesn't really add anything. Drums are very weak. That's all I really have to say on it. I mean, the progression's cool, the vocal's nice, but everything else sounds, yeah, kind of like just a cool little, like you just did a cool little track in like an hour or two. And that's fine, you know? It doesn't sound stupid. As for Reddit, yeah, I think there was a post, you know, someone made. They got mad that I didn't give them the feedback they wanted, right? I kind of told them the truth, and I don't know. I guess they've been like, they've kissed their ass they've had their ass kissed for their entire life. I don't fucking know. They got mad, and then people that I roasted before, you know, like feedback before, also got like started chiming in and stuff. But eventually, you know, I kind of went, okay, if these guys talk a lot of shit, I mean, let's just hear their music, right? So I started going through their songs, and yeah, there's an idea of what Reddit music sounds like to my brain, and it's very different. Good or bad, who knows, subjective, but to me, it's very different. So now anytime I get a song which is experimental or weird, I call it Reddit music. So that's the story of that. Sam Gelitri Assumptions. You're making shrons now. That's the spirit. That's the spirit, Ren. Yeah, you know, like usually the way I tell people to take feedback is like this, right? Anytime I work on a song, I always have my iffiness to it. You know, like I have my, I don't know, I'm not too sure on that stuff. So whenever I ask for feedback, I'm not looking what the person has to say, because eventually after a while you have confidence in certain ideas and certain things, right? Like you've done it for such a long time that you know what works and what doesn't. So if someone says something, it's okay not to agree with what they're saying. However, if my iffiness is proven correct by what they say, right? They might say the same thing. They hit at what I've been insecure about in the song, then that kind of validates what I feel about it, and it tells me I need to fucking work on that. The other part of the feedback too, sometimes they'll bring up valid things that I didn't hear before, and that's also fair. But usually that's the way I'll take feedback. So if you already felt like the song was kind of not as exciting for you, and you just want to let it go, then maybe my feedback on it also kind of validates that opinion, and you can move forward and make better music, because you will make better music with time, right? You know, you're getting better and better every day. So keep at it, man. I'm not. Definitely the kick's not it, Dennis. I'm bumping it loud. There's some weird stuff going on in the low end. Like, I hear this audible. Like, I hear it in there. Top part of the kick sounds fine. All right, let's hear your rest, bro. I already know that we're gonna get fucked, dog. Yes, yeah. Like. I think I brought it up. Lucky. Well, actually, I tried to find your name, but I couldn't find you, man. So, is there another name you submitted with? Let me know, man. Check it out in a sec. What are we doing with this, man? I thought it sounded okay. Thanks, man. You guys don't have to donate to get feedback, but I appreciate it. Yeah, I hear that. I hate the sound you're using, the uplifter. Like, it's just, yeah, maybe something more simple. Is this supposed to be a meme track? I don't know. I find it hard to enjoy, to be fair. Like, Well, the original is obviously a banger. I don't know, man. I mean, it's okay. I don't like it because I don't like how the melody sits with that big ass kick. And I'm trying to imagine people in the crowd. I mean, I think it's a good track in the sense if you play it out, people are like, "Oh, is that one song?" And that's it, right? If I had to critique it from a point of like, let's admire each other's work. Who has the bigger penis? Well, yeah, you said it. I'm not saying it. It's just a cheap track, but there's nothing wrong with it. I think you made this in like an hour to 2 hours. So yeah, it's cool. Cool for what it is, I would say. But yeah, the kick could improve if you want to improve on it. I don't know if I would improve. Improve on it. I would just kind of say fuck you and put it out. And if people eat it up, they eat it up. And okay, cool. On to the next. But yeah, cool, man. I really am. Say, can I have the bag? Is that what's... Good. Yeah, I think just to add anything, you build it up. I don't know if there's a vocal in the song. I would probably use that more too. And then I would just save the melody for the little fills and as stabs. Like little snippets of it rather than playing it all the way through. And if you want to play it all the way through, have a section where you play it through before you go into the break. That would be my advice with it. That's what came to my brain. Is it the right? I think it would be better. And I think that comes from hearing other hardstyle remixes of songs like this. Not like this one, but in general, of songs that are way out there that wouldn't fit with hardstyle, but they make it work that way, like a flip. So try that out. And if you do, let me know on Instagram. Oh, you're a Reddit guy. No wonder. You know I love you, right? You know I love you, right? Vocal chops, right? Or duck chops. Sloppy. Very sloppy. Love the ARP plane. You could fuck the chops, bro. Fuck the chops. Just have the ARP. Look, these ducks were in my way on the road today. I was on my way home from the gym and there was fucking ducks, bro. I think this is how they would have sounded as I ran their asses over. I'm not that type of guy though. I did move to the left, but there was a bunch of ducks on the road. That's how they sounded. Sick ARP though. I like the progression on that ARP. Really nice. That's all cool. Okay. I like the electro part of it, the dark melodies that you have. This is cool. I also like the Like that ARP is sick. That would be my, if I worked on this song, that's what I would use as the main melody of the song, and I would automate it up and down. Like that's what I would do, bro. But get rid of the chops. You're skinny Hulk. The fuck is skinny Hulk. This is all right. On to. But you got this, Vale. Yeah, just do the ARP, change the drums, try and effort, like be present when you're making your song. What I mean by that is don't rush it. Kick at -6, bass at minus. I'll give you a value -10. Get a good bass in there. Use the ARP, build that motherfucker up. Climax can be what you have at the end, but just make sure it sounds good. You know, like good sounds out of the get go. Good sounds out of the get go. Go torrent / buy some fucking electro house packs or whatever you got to do. Silent One, stock preset, Serum preset stock. Find some electro sounds and make it work. I promise it's going to sound good. Get a fucking electro vibe. I'm telling you, it's going to sound dope. God damn, I get that low end. If it means anything, I would hit right on. I would swipe right, bro. I like scream. I like perms. And I like bass. Testing 1, 2. So, break if you like it. Texture, spiciness is missing. So, I think it's cool that you have a highlight moment in the song, right? It's like person puts hands up in the air or they do something cool, you know, where like, oh, but it's missing more. It's way too dry. Also process it, saturate it. From there, the drop happens and it kind of feels like we went into a different song. So yeah, I don't know where that is, but you know, like we got it. Some good moments here. I fucking turned it up, you asshole. I turned it up. Cool though. Might want to use that stuff earlier in the song, foreshadow it in somewhere form. It lit. Careful with reverb and delays. Especially for this kind of song, you don't really need that much. Cool. So, dude, you got to use more of the vocal, I would say, you know, over here on the left side. This break, if you want to do it all fair, I think it's cool. But you need a lot more with it. Like texture, atmosphere, maybe the vocal can do chops there. You know, like hear some call and response with the bass. But it needs a lot more there. Drop's cool. Track's missing, not low end, because the low end is rattling my toe. I have a sub, so I put my foot on it. That's how I know. But it's missing the what I would call saturation, more girth, you know, more width to it. I think that's the best way to put it. You always saturate if you can before you distort. Just get it sounding a little fatter, I would say. Okay, let's see. Burnt Brit. Holy shit, look at this. Is that really you or is that AI, bro? Hamed Emine. What the hell, bro? You're either rich as fuck or that's AI. I can't tell, bro. It doesn't have the made by human sign, so I'm going to assume it's AI. And it was made 3 years ago. So I guess I'll just... Bro, let me just... Hopefully this... We didn't peak in high school. That's the vibe I'm saying, man. I hate when people send me 3 years ago tracks. Like, back in the day, I could have gone pro. Like, okay, man. I want to hear something from now. These places cursed. Vocals throwing me off. I thought the vocals were cool. It's just not sonic. What is the point of this? Like, it's fire. It says Big B. Going on Splice real quick. Didn't Sample Magic release that pack like recently or a few months ago? It's a pretty good pack. Is that what it's supposed to be? I guess my issue with it is for what it's trying to do, it's not doing it right. Like, it doesn't feel big. It doesn't feel like heavy. I feel like with this Sonics would matter a lot. So when the drop happens, it's like, oh, the vocal's cool. I feel like the vocal is too buried and it doesn't sound up front like it should. I don't know if that's an issue of the producer just putting too much reverb on it and or processing it weirdly, or that's the way the vocal came. Other than that, I mean, he fucking snitched on him because it's Serviles at Looperman. So drums aren't hitting like they should. Track sounds very harsh. Like, I'm not enjoying. My ears are not enjoying it. It sounds very cold and. The beat's also rather boring, I would say, because like, I think after the first 2 bars, boom. I feel like you kind of already hear the drum beat and it just keeps looping and looping. and the drums are very harsh. And then there's no the guy's made out of glass. I think that says it all. Yeah, very harsh to listen to it. Yeah, you just need more balls, man. But hey, if it means anything, I've never tried making anything like this, so who knows if I'd be good at it either. You know, like maybe I don't know. To be honest, I just fucking go on Splice. I don't know. Put that in a simpler and rock or some shit. You know, not touch it. Okay, Boom Boom Pow Spilly remix. I love this song. Don't fuck up, bro. Do not fuck it. I haven't heard it in a while. Gotta get that. Gonna get that. Gotta get that. Gonna get that. Boom boom pow.
Gotta get. 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 Gotta get.
I like the way you distort, downsample that one sound. It's sick. Let's see. Nice. Very dry, man. Very dry. Not sure if I like the effect on the vocal being so like the bit crusher or the fucking amp effect. I'll check it right now. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's just not hitting the way it should, man. Like the drums, like see the mystery box. Like I can't even say anything. He kind of just says it before I'm gonna say it. So. That atmosphere in the beginning of the song, like, makes me feel like the track's gonna have some dope atmosphere. But then after we get into it, the gist of it, like, it just feels rather like empty because it's gone. It's so loud. I would use it in the breaks, right? If you're gonna have your breaks and stuff, I would bring it back. I think it's cool. Here it's cool. I don't like the way it's. No low end power. Doom doom doom. Doom doom doom. Add a sub. Some reverb would be nice. Some room reverb, a plate reverb. Like, it's needed, man. This is dry as fuck. Build-up's louder than the drop. That shouldn't happen, so it makes it sound weird on my end.
Gotta get, gotta get, gotta get, gotta get. I got that hit to make the block get bass on below. Got that rock around. You check, you don't spit, get visual.
To be fair, too, I don't even know how I would approach this. So maybe the idea is sick, and you just need to mix it better. Because even me, like, I'm trying to figure out how would you go about it. Dun 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 dun. So bass wise, right? You have the strings, so the bass would follow the strings for sure. Boom 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 dun 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 dun. Where's my serum too, bro? What the fuck? I guess I have too many Abletons open or some shit. Oh, no. What key is it in? No, is it, what key is it in? Wait, no, it's because my plugins are not working, so I'm like, I forget how to use this thing. I don't really use this one, but fuck that. I ain't gonna be a bitch. Hold up. This is what I would do. You gotta take our time with it. You can't rush this. See, you're missing that low end, so I would just use like a square bass. Boom, 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 boom. I have to switch the song when it doesn't sound right and it's missing a very crucial element of it. There's no other way to talk about that, man. And then also, I wish I had serum, but let me see if I can do it with this thing. I haven't done it. Where the fuck is the pitch envelope at? I've never used this thing. I know it exists, but I've never used it. But I can also do an 808. Can also work, but yeah, you need a bass, man, like to carry it. It's weak because it doesn't have it. So that's gonna be my main advice for it. And then once you have that knocking, hopefully everything else kind of shows itself, like you can improve on it. But that would be the main thing. Like literally, if someone told me, here's $200, what's the one thing that can make my song better, it would be that. Like it's simple as it sounds or feels, but it needs that low end power. Yeah, a distorted 808 would be sick for sure. That would go hard with it, I think, or square, whatever. Fuck it. But you need something. Don't use a sub. If it's just a sign, no, fuck that, man. I'm telling you, you need doon doon doon. Trust me on this. Like, there's stuff that it goes either way. With that, nah, man, you need a fucking bass in that shit, bro. You can't just have a sign sub like that. It's not gonna do anything. You need something that's gonna carry your song. Right now, your song needs a hero. That's the best way to put it. It needs someone to carry their fucking asses. That's the way I feel about it. Oh, you could use drums as bass, maybe. Yeah, sure. Why does it sound familiar? No, what's your name on it? Ah, cool drop. I don't know. Wait up. Let's. Freestyler from the fucking dollar.
Freestyler.
Cool. I would find a way to create more contrast in the section, or just keep it going up in energy. Harps overstaying its welcome. The gated sound. Okay, now I remember the song. I used to watch it on YouTube on highlight reels and shit for soccer. Cool. Really not a lot for me to say, to be fair. The song has a lot going on. That's for sure. I think he did a good job. Really have nothing to say about it, man. Nothing standing out. Dude, the song's good, friendly, neutral. It's good. Someone submitted a Dropbox link. I like the way your bass sounds. I'm not sure if the low end is good because I'm standing now, so I can't put my foot on the sub. But it sounds good. Cool. I mean, that's all he sent. So, man, it sounds good, man. Keep at it. After that, a hook should happen. DJ Storm. Let's go, man. Very hard to hear the vocal. Also, like from the beginning, the track sounds very choked, but hey, whatever. It feels like you take it straight into the break. A lot of low end that doesn't sound too good, I would say. On my end, I'm hearing like so much movement. But let's see. Idea-wise so far, it's very atmospheric. Sounds trance, right? That's all I can say. Vocals getting lost, so definitely bring her up more. Make space for the female vocal. What is she saying, bro? Better leveling, please. That's too loud. Yeah, it needs a lot more work, for sure. Very imbalanced, but the ideas are nice. Yeah, you know, they usually say, yeah, it's definitely a funky scale. I mean, it sounded very like I'm seeing the darkness in someone's mind. It needs a lot of work, man. Leveling wise, you know, usually, like, here's what I'll say. It sounds like you limited the shit out of this with a limiter, and it was a very imbalanced track to begin with, and it's just like what you're presenting to me in class. Maybe there's some good ideas in there, but overall it's just messy. Penmanship is shit. Like, yeah, it needs more pride of ownership, you know? Better mixing. Vocal should always be in the front. You should always be able to hear the vocal. Once the drop happens, like, shit hits the fan even worse because, and I'm already seeing the track as less because the kick and bass are just so quiet, not providing any impact. It's all over the place. You do some crazy shit. You do the ARP climax, which is cool. I think it's fair to have climaxes in the song. Yeah, but then I don't know what happens afterwards. Easiest thing to do is just reference a track, copy the way they arrange stuff, and mix wise, they say don't focus on mixing, focus more on the songwriting. I agree with that to an extent, but right now you might benefit from a bit of proper leveling. Another trance track, here we go. Yeah, I barely noticed there's a vocal in there. I like how you know. Agree. Definitely the vocal sounding off. The vibe ain't there with it. I think most trance is busy, man. I used to make it. Yeah, this song is I'm just like, but it's cool, that's what it is. Uplifting trance, euphoric trance. It's just like that. Other than the vocal mishap, it sounds decent. I would say the clap should be louder. It's pan to the left. That's about it. But everything else feels like trance. I mean, I don't know what. I haven't made it in a long time, so. This part's nice. Beautiful. I want to be excited about this, but I'm not. Excite me, bro. Come on, bro. I am 33. melody. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Like a piano? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. The piano. Yeah, so for me, track's cool. Again, it's hard for me to get excited about this stuff. Fuck, it's been a minute. But this is what I'll say. Vocal, repetitive, of course. Sounds a little off in the beginning and the intro for some reason. Break is sick. I think we were here for a bit. I was hearing like this melody playing in the middle and between the arps here. Definitely space for it. That's about it. Other than that, it's like we said, I think it sounds proper, so it's good. But I want to be excited, bro. Got positive reviews. Congrats, bro. That's great. Maybe it's just not for me, you know? Like, but you can't force. Who the fuck are they? They're good. It's good. I thought it was cool. It sounds like well made, you know? It's just subjective, I guess, for me. It feels like I've heard that song hundreds of times, but it's good. Fuck. Stop. Hold up. Let's rewind. Hold on. I gotta be better at this. I respect you because the song sounds like it's made by someone that knows what they're doing. It sounds bookmark good. If I had to add anything to it, vocal variation and break, cool. I was expecting another melody coming in with the ARP. It's not needed. Maybe you tried that and it just doesn't work. It's too busy. But that's about it for me. Just that melody. Piano melody second drop too would have been nice to heard that, right? That's what my brain is telling me. It's not that I think it's the right thing. It's just what I hear over the song. And yeah, you know, like I think if like most people, when they become producers, it's because they get that. They hear people's music and they go, oh, you know, I would have done this or I would have done that. That's what makes you a producer, because you have a creative voice, right? And there's many variations to a song, obviously, right? We have songs that sound the same with different variations. That's all it is at the end of the day. And yeah, I think that's about all I wanted to say. No ego battles here. I don't know what I like. If it excites me, I'm fuck yeah, you know, like that's all I want. Some excitement, some different, something that I haven't heard. Like life's getting dull. It's like we got all the trancey songs like just lined up right now. Yeah, you're right here, bro. What you got? Here we go. Cool vibes. Yeah, I was about to say at this point, when it comes to music, I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, it's lacking the high frequencies, but doesn't it fit the vibe? Man, I'm at that point where I don't even fucking know anymore. It's that point of the stream where I think I've lost it. I've gone to hell. Very warm drums. Does it sound wrong? I can't burn bridges, man. I cannot burn the bridges. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm here defending you and you're gonna do this? Okay, so once that started, it kind of made me go, never mind. He probably didn't do that on purpose because the track is super smooth and you know, like lo-fi sounding. Nah, he didn't do it because of that. He did it because he just fucked up. Man. I was defending you. And then you do that. I guess, you know, the track's smooth, bro. Like, do you really need a kick roll like that? I thought the vibe is nice in it. Makes sense. My mind didn't seek the variation. I thought it sounded fine. Thank you, man. I'll take that into account next time. String is way too loud for this. Overall, I think the vibe is nice. I mean, from here, I'll say it like this, right? So, heard the song, was standing up, really mellow drums. I thought it was part of the vibe, right? Like, you're like, oh, I'm not going to add high end. I'm going to use a tape machine and run it at 7.5 IPS, which just means that if you're at 15 or 30 more high end, 15 less high end, 7.5, it almost sounds like the high end is completely removed. So I thought that was the case. I was like, oh, okay, it's fair. Didn't sound too bad. Idea of song is pretty cool, very chill, very mellow. Goes into drop. Still cool. I never felt like I needed variation. It felt smooth all the way until you fucking did the kick roll. And then I was like, oh, shit. No, this ain't it. Because it's a chill song, man. You don't need the kick roll. Stay in theme with that. But other than that, yeah, like really dope. Really not a lot for me to say. What the fuck? Smooth. My brain isn't saying anything else.
For you, I dive in the ocean, even if the waves scare me.
I got you, Lucky Robot.
I jump in front of a bullet, And I know that
You have my attention, okay?
I go through hell, it's just a little fire. And I know that you don't feel it burning the way I do. Is it too much to ask for? Too much to ask for? Too much to ask for? Too much to ask for?
Pretty sure you're missing ad-libs. Assuming you have a singer that jumped on this for you. Like, ad-libs, man. Ad-libs.
Same, same, feel the same, feel the same, feel the same.
No sidechain? I mean, you're probably sidechaining, right? Like, you're low end out, but you don't want the bouncy effect? So that it feels like... I think he's using the breakbeat, that's why. Build's missing a lot. So right now the break, right? Like, it's cool. Very strong vocals. The vocals are pretty sick. They're missing ad-libs. So if I had to say, right, like in a sense, this sounds good in an intermediate. But what differentiates the top people from us? Motherfuckers have vocalists that can do ad-libs and ear candy and really cool stuff. Now I chopped the vox chops. It's sidechain to hell. Let it carry on. And then the build-up definitely just doesn't feel like it's going up. Doesn't need to though. Kick needs a transient shaper, maybe some clipping afterwards or before it. Something cool to transition. Yeah, because I think he used the breakbeat. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's the James Brown breakbeat. I tried using it so many times in songs, and the producers always tell me to get rid of it, bro. I don't know how many songs I have. I haven't checked. Yeah, 71. Oh! Yeah! Glorious vocals. I want more though. Quiero más. I want more. Like, risk it, man. You can risk. Like, here, do something cool. Do something cool.
I'll go through all the hard.
Yeah, my serum's not working.
I'll go through all the hard times. If that
This is all I'm gonna say. I think the song is cool. There's definitely something there. The vocals are sick. Some ad-libs would be dope. But I can't say but, because then that makes everything I said before that makes you not think of it. Let's start over here. Song has some really good things going for it. The vocal, the chords are beautiful. Some really nice stuff, but it's playing it too safe. As the song progresses, you need to do something different to make it more memorable. The vocal puts up a lot, but you're just playing it safe with chords and not doing anything where I'm like, oh shit, damn, bro, like you know, like come on, you got this. Do some cool shit. Put some loops in there. It's time stretch some loops. Grab a reference from hip hop and add it in there and see if you can flip it and do something similar, but just for that one little section. You know, give me a C part, a bridge. That's all I'm gonna say. Other than that, track's pretty cool. It just needs to tell something new. Risk a bit. But really cool stuff. Okay, Vagina, let's just call him that. Your name's Vajanja. Vagina. He's excited for us to hear his drop. And yeah, the James Brown, I've tried using it. I always think it sounds cool at first, and I always, like I said, get producers telling me nope, and I was like, fuck you. I am a little burnt out. It's all good. I've been working 12-hour days, but I love it, man. You know, I just do music. So after a while of hearing the same shit for a while, it gets a little tiring. So I'm trying to stay awake. Plus, I've only had one coffee today, so. Pretty cool. I guess it's cool. It's cool for what it is. The just holding out on it. Did I? I am so sorry. Love the bits. Keep up the work. I sent a track to you called Dance. Sorry, man. I'm a little bit under. I'm at that point where I've been hearing the 909 open hat for 2 hours straight. So it's like, yeah, it's cool. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Now, people. Yeah, we're all human. For thanks. Yeah, man. I'm trying to. I don't know if I should say what I have to say about this song, but I mean, it's cool. The kick is hitting hard. The bass is hitting hard. Let's assume I'm not taking into account everything that's happened before. It's sick. Really cool with the LFO synth doing its thing. The automations of it is dope. Super sick stuff. I think for me, it's just I've heard it so much already ever since Mal P did the track Drugs. I forget if it's Drugs from Amsterdam or yeah, it's Drugs from Amsterdam, I believe, where he does that thing with the synth that at this point it's like I've heard it so much, so it's not as easy for me to go like hell yeah, oh shit, you know. But in theory, if I have never heard it before, like it's pretty sick and pretty dope stuff. The gated vocal on the drop, pretty cool. I would say I was thinking if there's any format variation to it, but I can't really think of any way. So yeah, it's fair. I think it's cool. So
Fading lights coming down. Say we gave it a good run.
something cool here needs to happen after the vocal. Maybe like a nice little swell afterwards, or like some delay response. Also, there's something weird going on with the kick here.
Feel the night, all is coming down. Say we gave it a good run. Feel the night, all the sounds. Fading lights coming down. So we feel the down the love.
Shit, I've been muted this whole time. What the fuck? Where did you guys where did you lose me? Okay, I'm gonna say everything I have to say in a very concise way, okay? Succinct, they say. Okay, cool track. The LFO synth thing, I would be like, hell yeah, if it wasn't for the previous songs I've heard that have done it, and a lot of people have done it before, so it kind of kills the joy in it for me. But if someone hears the song for the first time, they're gonna like it. The vocal chop, the stutter thing on the drop, I was thinking to myself, how would you add variation to that? I couldn't think of anything, so I didn't bring it up, but if you can do it, vocal after that.
Fading lights coming down. Say we gave it a good run.
Drum. Like a cool little swell reverse, since you're not doing anything there, would be dope. The kick has this weird shape on top, which makes it sound, well, I mean, it doesn't matter, but it's there, so it sounds a little odd. My main thing is that last drop. So if I had to say weakest part of the song, it would be this last drop. The main reason is the vocal chop, the stutter. Like, it's taking up space, and you have that lead that comes in. And that lead, it's trying to, like, you know, protrude out, but it doesn't, because the vocal chop down the center is just way too big. So I would either, one, automate the volume down on the vocal chop and have that lead. But then from there, that lead is fucking, like, I love gay. You know, I love gay music. Like, I love vocals like this. Usually, most of the stuff that I keep for myself to release is gay as shit. But that lead could be different. I feel it's way too... For the song, it's way too... how do you say it? I don't know, man. Like, could do a lot better, I feel. That's probably the weakest part, that lead. And then the vocal chop repeating like that is getting annoying. I mean, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but that lead, that synth is not it. That's what I would say, man. That lead is no, bro. I love like I'm telling you, bro. Like, I make a song, and if it sounds fucking gay, then I'd be like, yeah, my ass, it sounds 80s. It sounds like Serum. Does not sound 80s. That does not. That's what I've been making, by the way. Behind the scenes, I've been making a lot of 80s inspired shit because I love that shit. And that synth does not sound fucking 80s, bro. That sounds like Serum. It's trying to be 80s, but it could definitely sound a lot better. I think I'm not a fan of that sound. It gets a little in a good way. It's in a good way. In a good way. Well, I'm actually thinking about it. Bro, I always want to show you this shit because I know you fucking love that stuff. But so yeah, I think I'm gonna make an indie dance pack after Paradox because I've been making it a lot. Like I bought a DMX VST, which there's only one good one out there, and then I bought a Lindrum VST, and I've been having so much fun with that shit. Like I love that sound, bro. Why not get an 80s synth? Well, I don't know if you're asking me or if you're asking Venjanja. I mean, I have a Prophet, I have a Super 6, I have a Matriarch, Sub 37, and then I have an OB6. The OB6 is the closest to a TO5, I would say. So that thing sounds great. But then there's also like VST plugins like the GeForce. They have all the Overheim synths, and they sound really good. Like the OBX, that one sounds great. So if you need some leads, that's where I would go. Unless you want to buy a TO5. Hey, if you have it, fucking get that thing. That thing is great, man. Okay, let me get a few more. I'm gonna call it a day. I think I have 2 tracks here I have to put, and then I'll do a little roulette, try and get some other people in, and we call it a day. Okay, David Kishberger. I'm trying to find him, man. I found you. Let's hope this works. This link is pretty short, which, yeah, it worked. Damn, look at that cover. How do you do that, man? Good stuff, good stuff. I'm going to do a little roulette and see who I get in. Juan Carlos with a Spotify link. Juan Carlos. Indian Airlines. You made a song about... Oh my God, that's great. Well, meme status, hopefully. Yeah. Dobby West. Dobby West. Who else am I going to get in there? Vamos. Maltino. Shadi Cario. I've got nothing to prove, my love. All right, got it. I couldn't get it to sound very good. Sounded thin to me. What are you talking about? The Matrix? Yeah, man. Certain sins you just have to push. You know, like, yeah, you have to push them. Trust me. Like, I learned that the hard way. I was doing Paradox 6, and I've been doing the synth loops, and I just realized I have to push them harder. Analog synth doesn't mean good shit. You know, like yeah, it sounds a certain way, and it makes it easier to get certain kinds of sounds. But at the end of the day, like I told people, it's more about getting the eyes off the screen and the workflow that they give. Some of them are just so easy to get musical versus others are, yeah, like muddy as shit. So. Ooh, you didn't even go smoke, bro. I love all of you guys. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna clone myself when we can clone, and I'm gonna run 3 feedback streams, bro. I'm pretty sure all your music's sick, by the way. There's always good ideas in them. Good low end. Good low end.
The other thoughts are running foggy, only focus is on you tonight. My inhibitions under it went somewhere in these covers, flashing photos to saving my mind. It drives me wild. It drives me wild. Yeah. You drive me wild and you know it. You drive me wild and you show it.
Again, this is sounding decent. I'm bumping it loud in my studio. Like, pretty good stuff. Almost done. Problem with me. Okay, this is me being super critical. Hearing it loud, I'm not a fan of the clap.
You say the most when you don't say anything at all. Come here and feel me, love me, take me so high and then
I agree, in a sense.
let it
Like someone said it sounds out of key. I wouldn't say it sounds out of key. Maybe it sounds like the vocals and chord progression aren't harmonizing as good. I think that's a better way of putting it.
fall. The way you hit my line, it drives me wild. And I wanna know what you do, and you do it to me. You got me hooked up on your body, other thoughts are running foggy, only focus is on you tonight. My inhibitions under it went somewhere in these covers, flashing photos to saving my mind. It drives me wild.
Drums. Bring the drums back in those sections, man.
It drives me
Right here.
wild, yeah. You drive me wild and you know it. You drive me wild and you show it.
I think what I gotta do. But yeah, I agree with you guys. A lot of what you guys are saying is valid, except the detune stuff. I don't know what you guys are talking about, detune randomly and all this shit. Like, I don't hear. Sounds okay to me. I'm gonna lower my volume down. I'm not muted. It sounds okay to me. Oh, okay, I see what you guys mean. Damn, like it has like a pitch down that occurs. I get it. I hear it. I heard it there. Yeah, right there. Like right there. I don't know if you guys are watching, you're like, what are these fuckers talking about? Excuse my language. It's right here. Right there. It does that weird, like, and it makes it sound odd. It's right there. I hear that. Okay, okay.
You say the most when you don't.
But yeah, I agree with you guys. I just can't really think of anything to kind of say to the guy on what to do. So what I mean by that is I'm hearing this as well. And it's like, okay, yeah, like the drop happens and it feels rather, like it gets a little boring midway because it's doing the same thing. So what can you do to spice it up? Well, the only thing I can think of is vocal ear candy, right? Like having some ear candy with the vocals would be one thing. Progressing the melody is another, but I can't really imagine that lead doing anything else, to be fair. Like, what would it do? Right? Like maybe it's a thing of bringing in other elements, maybe having an unsurprising drop instead of using that lead on the second drop, maybe coming in with something else and then bringing it back after the 8 bars, 16 bars. Right, those are things to try out. But this one's definitely going to be one of those where, like, when you watch Chris Lake's live stream where MPH is working and the track's sounding very questionable, they're just coming up with different ideas to, like, kind of put there. So you just got to keep at it until you find the solution to it. There isn't any points where there are sustains. Open the pads. Yeah, but that wouldn't solve the issue of it sounding... you know, like adding anything new to it other than opening the pads. But let me say this. I was bumping this really loud in my studio. I was admiring the way it sounded. It sounds really good, like sonically. So there's that going for it. Now if you can just add what people are saying in the chat, then yeah, man, really good stuff. I mean, your mixing skills are definitely there. That's pretty dope. So it's probably just a thing of working on your sections. You know, I would say, holy fuck. Trapsilla, Traposaurus. God damn. Just want to give this man a massage. Yeah, that's why I gotta lower down my volume, bro. I gotta lower down my volume so that way, like, the mix doesn't, like, oh, this is good. Oh, nah, like, let's focus on the fucking ideas. But that's usually a trap I fall into as well. Like, I can make stuff sonically sound good, and then I'll just get stuck on the song because I'm just like, yeah, it sounds big and fat. But the moment, like, what I do now is I'll use like Sound ID, or if I'm using my I already forgot the name, my Sex 4 headphones, or the X1s from Oyo Audio. Like, they have some emulations of like the car, Bluetooth speaker and stuff. So in order to kind of bypass that, I'll switch the way I'm hearing the song. So Sound ID, you know, you can use the Korean car preset or something that gives you a different representation of the song. So you're thinking less about the mix and more about the ideas. So something cool to try. It is pretty cool. You got to clip some shit in the song. If this is one of these tracks, bro, like, hold on, let me show this is, yeah. Like, we shouldn't see these little lines. Got a clip. Hey, man, I'm fucking... Your lead, wash it out, do something, make it less. I know it's kind of cool to have the lead jump, like kind of go into the drop like that, but why don't you consider doing like a reverse synth, wash the synth out, so that you don't give it away. You know, like you're giving it away too soon in the break, and as you approach the drop, you kind of kill the exclusivity of it. So when the drop happens, it's like, oh, okay. I would say lead, have it maybe filtered with a lot of reverb, and as you approach the drop, find a way to like still have it feel like it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. But the moment it hits the drop, you get the glory of the lead. You don't wanna do that because it kills all the momentum. Like here, okay, whatever. You know, like we already heard it so much. But it's cool. The rhythm's cool. Vocal. Where's the vocal? You can have the vocal, bro. I would also... Doom, doom. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. Vocal should come back in. Techno bass, techno bar, techno bass, techno bar. Cat is drilling for some techno bass. The other thing too, I like the idea of acid like that. It's too bare though. I would say I worked on a couple of these songs in my time. There was this effect I really like. Hopefully my plugins work. God damn you plugins, why aren't you working? Bro, I promise I didn't torrent nothing. What the fuck? Oh well, let's try it with... There's an effect that I play with. Yeah, I should have done that. There's this effect I hear a lot in these tracks, like I would say more hardstyle, where for the break that you can probably use, where it makes it feel like the kick and bass are in like a live setting in the back. I fucking did it once and I forgot how to do it. I know I need convolution reverb, but I did it with trash. But if it's something like that, let's try forming. And probably like something cool like that, but not like this, but like, you know, it makes it feel like you're in the at a fucking rave, you know? So essentially you may at a rave, so that way it's in the back, kind of like texture, have the vocal, and then maybe find a way to introduce the acid. I think that would be like a good play for that. And obviously need a better kick, but it's all good. In the background, maybe a crowd atmosphere. Techno B, take a she, but you go like push a key, techno B, take a C, I put chicken, take a G, techno B, stick a B, techno B, stop the G, got you, put you B, techno bass, doom, 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 put the bun and build it up. Yeah, so you just gotta, the story needs to be told better there. That's one idea. There's probably multiple different variations you can do, right? You can look at Mary Vaughan stuff as well, other artists, how they did it, and then just maybe get inspired off that and do it in your own way. Drop happens, it's gonna go off. And then from the continue, but I think from there, the biggest thing in this track, this is one of those genres I tell people where it needs to hit. The mixing is part of the experience of the song, right? Like if you have a track like this that's really good, but the kick and bass aren't hitting hard, theoretically it's gonna sound like shit, and people are gonna think less of it for it because it's a very technical genre, I would say. So in that sense, what does that mean for a producer? For producers, that means one, either learn to mix, or two, you find sample packs, go through all the shit until you find the good stuff, put it on and make sure it hits. It's going to be one of the biggest thing, man. But if I had to say anything with this, number one tool, again, not a lot of people are watching, so I can kind of talk about it. Wait, my plugins are not working. What the fuck? It's loading. I don't know what happened. You just need a good clipper. I use the orange clip, which is based on the Fruity Loops clipper, but don't tell them that because then they're gonna, like they're gonna come after me. But yeah, a lot of clipping, and then like, yeah, a lot of clipping, man. I had this track, and then I was doing Space 92 as the reference. The track was -4 LUFS. Clip. Eventually, I get to the limiter, right? I like the master. Clip that, then limit. I was able to get to their loudness without sounding like shit. So, yeah, it's a lot of clipping, controlling on unnecessary transients. For example, like drums, some open hats, you can clip off a lot of the transient and you won't even tell a difference unless you're hearing in a high fidelity environment. But the only difference you hear, literally, is that the hat doesn't pop out as much and it sounds louder. You do lose a little bit of the excitement on the top, but I feel like it's a good trade-off. Let's see. Hard clipping. No. Hard clip. You don't want a soft clip. Hard clip. Just fucking hard clip. Like, there is a trade-off, though. I was talking about this yesterday to someone because they're telling me, what do you think about the CTC method? I was like, what do you mean? Clip to zero. I'm like, oh, well, I use it now, but it really depends on the song and how loud I'm trying to get. Because the problem with the clipping, right, is I'll have drums, and there's certain drums that sound glorious, and you feel the energy, like the movement in it. The moment you hard clip it, you don't feel the movement. You don't feel the liveliness of it. So it's a trade-off you do in order to get loud. So it's, does it matter, right? Like, it's a question you should ask. And what are you making? So if you're making this stuff, fuck, it doesn't matter, man. Just fucking chop away. If you're making tech house, it does matter, because if you want your drums to be punchy and feel like they're moving, then you don't want to be clipping as hard. If you're making like ballads and shit, like, then no, it doesn't make sense. But if you're making hard techno, it makes sense. If you're making dubstep, drum and bass, it makes sense, right? So hard clip away. How do you even clip your sub? Like, I'm being honest. How do you clip it? So, like, that's a question because, man, why did my plugins not working? I can't even like show what I want to show. So this is the one I use. Here's the clipper I use. I have the gold one, And I got it before Chris Lake, by the way. Motherfucker copied me, if anything. But point being, I got this one. So this is a clipper that allows you to do multi-band clipping. It's based on the Fruity Loops clipper. And I guess the idea of it was Schwab, the owner of it, used to be a mixing engineer, and he would mix people's music, and he couldn't get the grit and the character that certain hip-hop artists would have in their tracks. And he eventually found out it was the Fruity Clipper. So the reason this is called the Orange Clip is because it's based on the Fruity Clipper. However, it allows for multi-band feature, right? So you can see that here. So whenever I clip the low end of, like, let's say, for instance, the techno kicks I've been making, I've been clipping them multi-band, been clipping them in a multi-band way, because a lot of the times the transients need to be clipped on them to get them to sound big and loud, right? But whenever I try to clip the sub, anything below 100, let's say that, I can't even clip it because it already sounds fucked. Like, it sounds horrible. Like, I can never clip it. So, yeah, I hear it. So I'm like, huh, how the fuck do you clip the fucking sub? You know, it makes no sense to me on that, but maybe there's a way and I just don't know it, but I wouldn't clip the sub. I would probably, limit the sub, compress the sub to, like, hell, that's valid. Compress the sub and the kick together, actually. For that, I use this one. No, I don't want no goddamn artist pass. I'm here giving you guys free promotion. I use this one, and if this doesn't work, then I'll use Pro MB. So I know I wanted to kind of flex. I was like, all right, I'm gonna talk about clippers, but I'm gonna flex too. Yeah, bro. Check the gold clip out, man. That thing's fucking. They're crazy, bro. They're fucking crazy, man. But yeah, once you make money from music, like sound design, right? It's all a tax write-off. So you're either like, okay, I can lower down my tax, like my income. Might as well buy this expensive ass clipper. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. I try to control that. I mean, I love my analog synths, man. I worked hard for them, dog. I worked so hard, like 10 years. I've been saving all my money, and it's just like, I tell my wife, like, I'm doing everything right. It's just I'm gonna buy these synths, okay? Each one, I'm like, okay, like, I'll talk to her about it. I eventually want a Moog 1, but yeah, it's with time. You love a good night. And one day I'll wear Balenciaga shirts on stream, bro. Fucking hell. All right, let's see. Yeah, I still got him in. All right, let's finish strong. Yeah, I agree. Cool atmosphere. Right now, sonically, track's very subpar. The kick isn't right. When in doubt, short kick, stin, I would say. If I had to fix this kick, what would I do? It sounds like there's too much mid-low in the kick, especially because it sounds like a 909 kick. So usually with 909 kicks, you got to clean up the, I got this 120, 100 to 250 hertz. It depends on the tune. Yes, the bass could be more up front, but it also sounds like it's lacking the roundness. All right, now let's see the idea. Fuck the mixing side of it. That's cool. You're not doing this as an intro or anything, so I would have started with the vocal straight away. Weird high into the vocal. part. Strongest part of the song. Strongest part of the song right here. Everything works. Vibes wood. Dun dun. Piano chords. Dun dun. Dun. Great. I would more drums, man. Snap, a lot of reverb. Cool song, man. More drums on the drops. Progressive drums. More drums are needed. Garage. That's where I would look. Garage based. Foley based drums would be nice. Smooth drums. Jazz drums. From there, Martino said you can expand on the idea more. I would agree on that. I would wonder how. Maybe having a C part, a bridge, right? Maybe if you need some homework, a bridge is just some way of telling the story in a different way where you don't really use the same sounds. You'll keep the vocal, but maybe change the vibe to like just the piano, more acoustical, before it comes back into what you have. But yeah, that's what I would personally say, man. More drums. And then the hardest thing with these kind of things, especially these kind of tracks where you have a sequence going throughout it all, is just making it not sound repetitive. No, I'm gonna say garage. Garagey, garage, or different chord progression. Yes, like a chord progression that happens maybe for 4 bars in one section, and then it goes back to the OG one. Garage. I'm hearing at a quiet volume, my friend. Oh my God. Vocals can sound better. Idea-wise, it sounds cool. The 1/8 stuff. Distorting here too much. Cool stuff. Oh, I like that.
when I'm making my iron. She's gonna fuck tonight. I gotta crash like that.
Pop, pop, pop.
Gotta crash, gotta get this hotline. Go hurry up, gotta crash like that. My iron, I need to crash, gotta fuck tonight. I gotta crash like that.
Gotta crush your body. Gotta crush your body. Gotta crush. Its name, Mystery Box. 5 a.m. 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 Oh my god, I have a crush. Biatch. Some sound design based kind of thing. Sound design heavy sounds would be dope here. If you need some ideas, and pretty sure this is how they did it. Grab a sample. Cool sound. Hold shit. And I forget what the fuck I. Sorry, you can time stretch. Yeah, they're fun. Yeah, it's cool. Sound design heavy sounds. You can grab samples like that, or you can make it in Serum, like whichever your strengths are. Manipulate samples, etc. But you need something there. Yeah, you can also add a big synth with LFO. Something cool. And yeah, the mix is fucked. But other than that, cool stuff. A lot of energy. We're gonna end it with this one, guys. I am fucking tired. I think I've been here for 4 hours. 3 probably, but this is my last song, bro. Fuck. I usually hear these songs and just space out. I don't really know the genre. I would add a Reese, to be fair. Something that acts as a bass. It doesn't need to have a lot of low end, but I don't know why, but that's the only thing I can say. Be done. I mean, there's a tom. I mean, that's cool, the percussion fill, but it ends very unnatural. Maybe give it an echo into the break, an echo. Boom, 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 boom. You know, I can appreciate some of the synth sounds, the swells, the movement. There's a sound playing like it's playing like one note constantly. It's taking up a lot of space. Kind of kills the atmospheric vibe here in this break. I would control the fundamental of that sound. Yeah, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's hope the last section of the song. Something cool happens. Okay, this is all I'm gonna say because I think I'm out of place with this one. I'm about to go. I'm really not sure what you're trying to do with it. I like the synths. I like the movement. It sounds like you know what you're doing with that stuff. I just don't really know how this should sound, right? So I've heard stuff like it. Sounds like it, but yeah, I mean, I can respect it, you know? Sounds cool. Yeah, the drop was anemic. Yeah, like. Definitely, but I don't know how I would go about it. This is all I would say. One, I would add a bass to this. I don't know why it doesn't have a bass. And that's what I would do because that's just what I've always done when I'm working on music. So I would add a bass, either try a Reese or try a rhythmic bass that flows with the song and interacts with the tom. And then from there, if that sounds good, then I would stick with it. Other than that, that's all I got to add because it's a little bit out of my zone. I've never heard anything like it, but like I said, I mean, it sounds cool, cinematic. Yeah, a Reese or a rhythmic bass that's soft, that isn't asking for attention, which just means the filter isn't opening up as much and revealing the overtones of a saw or square. Most likely it'd be a triangle or a saw. It just depends on the key too. Low key, I would go with a saw. Higher key, I would go with a sine or a triangle. Maybe a little saturation to give it some nice overtones. That just means higher frequencies because the sine is usually just a fundamental frequency. It's one frequency, whatever the note you're playing on is based on. And that's it. That's all I would do. All right, you guys take care. Much love. It's always a pleasure to hang out with you guys. I'll catch you guys around every Thursday. You guys know. Much love, guys. Take care and keep making music. Have fun with it. And yeah, just